of 16 trillion naira by CBN. First thing first, on the Daily Independent newspaper this morning, no going back on withdrawal of police from VIPs, says Tinubu. Senators seek exemption of lawmakers from directive, condemn selective withdrawal of policemen from VIPs. This is actually my take. If we are going to withdraw policemen from VIPs, then there should be no selective withdrawal. Because, was it yesterday, I watched Wole Soyinka's, it was trending yesterday, I watched it yesterday, where he was condemning the fact that, yes, they are withdrawing policemen from VIPs, but the president's son had, a quite number of policemen and escorts following him to an event. So is that not? I don't know what to call this, but like I said, if you're withdrawing, then it should be a total withdrawal and not favoring this and then disenfranchising others. What's your take, please?
Okay. I have always said that one thing that has been consistently lacking is the right attention to our political institution, our political norms and behavior. There is no way you will access as governments of this country and you will not find some measure of economic success in terms of economic policy. But what has been lacking is the political reworking of Nigeria. We talk about the president gave order that they should withdraw.
No going back on withdrawal. He's giving the order, but he's saying there is no going back.
No going back on the order. First of all, who is a VIP? VIP is simply very important personality. Yeah. So, VIPs, are they entitled to state security? Then, if you stretch it to who is a VIP, you will know that a VIP is not just only a high-profile politician, a high public office holder. Okay. So, who should be entitled to state security? These things are not rocket science. We are not the only country in the world. We are not the only state in the world. So we know our security protocols, it works in other clients. So there are people who should be entitled to state security. Statutorily, you cannot leave judges without state provided security.
Of course, judges are entitled.
You can. There are people that you must provide with, even ex-governors.
Okay, so the debate that is
we must be fussy. What I expect, all we should expect is that the federal government should come out and educate Nigerians.
Okay.
These are the people who are entitled to security. Anybody who is not within this thing, the security should be withdrawn.
Okay, I think that would make more sense. Well, but what about the debate, or the viral video or the debate, going on the social media about the president's son? Do you not think that he's also entitled? This is the president's son we're talking about.
Let me tell you. Because Wole Soyinka has spoken, does the political class, does the Nigerian people generally, did they frown at that? You saw the last time one of the controversies surrounding the president's son was when he meddled into the affairs of National Association of Nigerian Students.
Right.
Now, you saw the other faction, the faction he was supporting. The boy said the Nigerian students should count themselves lucky that the son of the president
He's meddling in their
They
affairs.
descended so low to even be having time for them. So that is the mentality of. And in my time, nothing will bring that kind of charlatan into the affairs of Nance. That boy that was speaking. So to him, and he said he's a postgraduate student in Unijos, right. And he sees it that it is a big thing. One of the biggest things that could happen to students is that they have the privilege of even interacting with the son of the president. Imagine that type of boy. If he rises to high position, how is he going to see in his office?
All right.
So what we're talking about
is
this is a culture. It is a culture that has been entrenched. Sheyi would have taken it to the next level. But it is a behavior that you find across board.
All right. Okay, so...
Public offices now are private, is a family thing.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about Sim Fubara for a minute now.
Yes.
He's captured here, the story here is that he denies rift with state assembly members. But what is on the third burner about him is the fact that he defected from PDP to APC. So let's marry both together.
Okay. Well, let me start with, I have said here on this set that one of the institutions, I would call it professionals, that poses great threat to Nigerian democracy is the media. Because the media, the job of the media, to the extent I studied, is to educate the public.
Sure.
That is one of the primary.
To inform.
To inform. When you are informing, you are educating.
Right.
So by the time I followed since 2 days ago, I followed the listen on our high profile media houses. I followed the conversation.
Right.
Even the news anchor, the program anchors, and the self-preservation is the first law of nature. So it means you are justifying that you should hold on to office by any means possible. That is what that narrative is sending.
Well, that's human nature.
So we no longer have national. I've always asked when we discuss like this, whoever becomes the president of America, he knows the American dream. America specified it in their Declaration of Independence that they are not going to take and occupy territories as colonial territories around the world. They are not going to be occupiers, colonial masters in any territory around the world. But they are going to, through soft diplomacy, promote American way of life across the world. It was a national vision. So when you see America go to Afghanistan, America threatening to come to Nigeria, it is in line with that vision. That's national vision. My sister, let me ask you, what is our national vision as a country? What is our national vision?
I think our president would have to answer that.
Presidents of Nigeria, governors of our state, are not even bound by anything to stick to the manifestos of their parties, not to talk of whatever is your state vision or your national vision. So once you win power, you become the king. You govern at your wills and caprices. Right. That is what is happening in Nigeria. So that is why there are no guidelines, there are no norms. So you can do what you can with what it takes for you to clinch the power. And we will come to a national media platform and justify it and say you must preserve yourself.
You're thinking that he is defecting to the APC, is him clinching to power.
That is it. He said it, that he has to survive.
But he said
he has suffered so much.
He also have right to support whomever he wants to.
But if the democracies that work and democracies that will endure there must be borderline. There must be borderline. There are, see, it is not the Constitution that that sustains our laws made in the National Assembly or by the legislature that sustains democracy. It is the norms that has been treated as a culture. Do you know that the early presidents of America, George Washington, the Jeffersons, and do you know during their time that America did not have, the Constitution of America was not definitive, it did not specify tenure limit for president. But by norms, they chose not to go beyond the second tenure, 2 terms. By norms, by knowing what it takes, what is going to take to build.
Coming down to Nigeria, by norms too.
Go and find out at what time that people have been respected on their own without restriction. See, let me tell you, one of the presidents of America, I can't remember that, he said one of the greatest use of power, the best use of power is in not using it. Why he's saying you don't stretch all the authorities you have been given under the law. Because there are some of the powers that are only meant to be used in rare circumstances.
Right.
So that is where restraint and forbearance, tolerance, norms take over. Because no nation will ever make laws that will cover all contingencies.
All right. So let's take on another headline this morning. On New Telegraph, Tinubu orders withdrawal of police escorts from ministers and VIPs. So, the other one captured just the VIPs, but now from the ministers and VIPs. We have FEC, Tinubu set panel to clear 4 trillion naira federal government contractors' debt. We have fresh hurdle for Nigeria, or Nigerians, others, as US may ask for 5-year social media history before entry. All right. We have festive-related activities to trigger renewed pressure on Naira. IATA, 10 African nations, excluding Nigeria, liable for 89% of $1.2 billion blocked funds. We also have here election reforms. Utomi, Falana, Ezekwesi's group submit petitions to National Assembly. Falana to federal government, allow political pluralism if you want to stop coup. Fubara, no personal disagreement with Rivers Assembly members. We talked about that before. All right, I think we're moving on now, away from the New Telegraph. We'll have The Nation. Tinubu direct payment of 1.5 trillion naira debt to local contractors, and only competition will drive down airfares, says Keamo. Military Tantita join forces against oil thieves in Ondo. Makinde okays 55 billion for 55 billion naira for road construction and rehabilitation. 11 officers on board Nigeria Air Force jet freed in Burkina Faso. All right, so let's talk about the 1.5 trillion naira debt that was owed the local contractors, and now he has erected the payment. Is that something we should talk about? If you own debt, you should pay.
Of course. So
yes.
There's nothing to analyze then.
There's nothing to analyze. But let's talk about this competition. The aviation minister said that only competition will drive down airfares, because people are lamenting because nobody wants to be kidnapped. When you want to use the road, so people are running away from road transportation now and wants to do air, but it's not pocket friendly anymore. You can get as high as 500,000 according to a social media user, but I don't know how true that is, because the least or the highest I've seen so far is 200, above 200. So But for this festive period, I'm afraid it may get to that point because everybody now wants to use the fare. But he's saying that if we have more competitors, then it can drive down airfares.
More competitors as in more people traveling or more
No.
coming on
More
board.
airline coming on board.
But
More airline coming on board.
see,
As we speak, we just have Aero is not even just United and Air Peace. That's what we have. Flying from Asaba through to Abuja, Lagos. That's just the route right now.
my sister, by the grace of God, my foundational training is in political economy, and political economy deals with nexus, the interconnectivity, the deadness of cause and effects, trends and patterns. So when you look at the aviation, the first question is going to be, what are the factors that are driving the force? Number one, the aviation economy is dollarized. Number one, most of their transactions are done in dollars. So whatever you do is you are converting. So the issue with our exchange rate. Two, the cost. The aviation industry is an heavy energy based industry. Go and price jet fuel you use.
Yeah, that's a
and
major factor.
check the cost.
That's a
So
major factor.
when you put other cost elements, even though you have 1,000 airlines operating in Nigeria, is that going to drive down those costs? We are not talking of fast consumer moving goods. So I don't know where our policy
as you speak, I just quickly checked the fare from Abuja to, or rather from Asaba to Abuja.
Okay.
Let's say tomorrow, the 12th of December. From Air Peace, you get 141,000 naira. But coming back from Abuja back to Asaba is as high as 430,000 naira. And so at the end of the day, if you're making a return, want to get a return ticket, you're spending over 600,000 for a return ticket. And this is just the 11th day of December. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yes.
And it's not a static, this price is not fixed.
Yes.
Tomorrow or the next 1 hour you check, it has changed. So
what airlines do? The closer to flight time, the higher the fare. So
sometimes it's
so
not.
when they
When
they open the lines, you check. So you want to check the average airfare. You don't use at flight time the flight time rate. You check when they open the booking.
Right. So,
So that is why you get the real.
That,
if you wait to fly as a matter of emergency, you are going to pay more. If you are flying next week and they have started selling tickets this week, you are going to pay less.
No,
So people should take. I think it is one of also things people should understand. Unless because there are issues that there are people who definitely have to fly unplanned. So they will not be able to
but
take.
the bottom line, Mr. Bonnet, is that fare air ticket is high.
Yes, but I've told you why it will continue to be high.
Because the jets.
The cost input.
The cost input.
The
And the minister is saying if we have more competitors, maybe the next time, maybe you just look into that direction. As a way of, expanding your business tentacles. All right, so we're moving on. The Punch is next. Federal government purchased for 17.89 trillion naira new loans for finance 2026 budget. And the borrowing jumps 72% as revenue dips by 8.6 trillion naira. Debt servicing, debt servicing for the federal government to go nearly half of 2026 earnings. We've not entered 2026 and our debt servicing wants to cop our earnings. That's not nice. ECOWAS court, Nigeria tops countries ignoring judgment. Senate screens more ambassadorial nominees. U.S. Congress panels talk tough on Nigeria IDP crisis. Alleged fraud. Ex-Minister Stella Oduare barred from foreign troops. Osun 2026. Adeleke confident of victory after Accord ticket win. A PDP chaos. Wike Makinde forces revive war over INEX nod. The federal government opens diplomatic talks with Burkina Faso over detained aircraft and soldiers. And let's take on the Daily Trust. 2027 defections, heightened fear of single-party contest. I mentioned that when I said this on Morning Right this morning. Police withdrawal. Tinubu direct ministers to obtain deference for escorts. Northern Governors Forum undertakes major reforms. Appoint first Director General. And banditry news titles around Turkey. And how family of 3 died in Lagos auto crash. That's sad. 32 Nigerians deported from India, and EFCC compiles charges against Malami. All right, let's take a look at what's happening with the ex-minister Stella Oduare and back from foreign trips. Your comment on the Osun 2026, the Adeleke confident of victory after Accord ticket win. Yes, please.
Of course, every politician going into an electoral context will be optimistic of winning, not to talk about an incumbent governor. So, Adeleke, by his own calculation, but that is why it is election.
So why are people frowning at Fubara defecting and not Adeleke defecting?
Nobody is frowning. Nobody is frowning at. I don't think that it's a kind of selective frowning at.
Okay, the frowning is across board.
It's across the board. It is. You see, it is to people like me. There was a place where this was yesterday. Okay, I said it is part. It is a phase in our political history, in our political evolution. But definitely, we are going to look back to it. Our children are going to study it and look at it as a sad phase, because it's like in our political development we are on a vicious circle. If you check how the attitude that led to the collapse of the First Republic, then the Second Republic, the Third Republic, and what we have now is the Fourth Republic. The First Republic was from independent struggle to people who finally got power. How long did they hold power? Just 1960 to 1965. By 1965, by the end of 1965, the political culture, the politicians have so abused the country politically that people were not surprised when the military struck in January 1966. There was the federal government orchestrated crisis in the western region.
But the Daily Trust also has this caption: 2027 defections heighten fear of single party contest. Is that where we are headed?
I am just taking you down a historical lane.
Because of time.
Yes, so you have seen that what is happening today, it didn't start with this generation of politicians. Okay. That is the sad reality that we have not still changed.
But we
are not still changed. And it is not about
one-party system.
Listen, it is not about our politicians. It is about we Nigerians, we the people, you and.
Let me ask you, do you see Nigeria having a one-party system? Is that possible with what we're saying? with the gimmicks happening and.
What you see it is a yes or no, and no. See, there are still registered political parties. So as long as the parties are legitimately there as registered entities, there are many parties.
Okay.
But there could be many parties, but just one over dominant party. Others the other ones are just pseudo parties.
Right.
I told you there was a state here. I said when I participated as observer missions in the election, we went to a state collation center. I noticed that immediately they announced the result. There's a particular set of so-called political parties that they will be the first to say we accept the result. There's nothing wrong with the election. So the head of a European Union mission was with me. I said, it led them to go and do investigation. And their investigation showed that these were just paid by the dominant party to just be there to look like that there were many parties. That they prepare, they have that report. So when these foreign people, when they say what is happening in our country, we say it's not true. They were in your midst. They were there. They've done research. They have researched you.
Okay. All right. I think that's it on the headlines. The other ones, Daily Sun, Tinubu senators fight over police withdrawal. Tinubu and senators fighting already over police withdrawal order. The president tells IGP to ensure full enforcement, because what's happening in the country is that sometimes we see all this directive flying everywhere on the front pages of our papers, and then the enforcement is the issue. But he's saying that he's telling them to ensure, the IGP especially, to ensure full enforcement of directive, and that's what is on the front burner of the Daily Sun.
So because I know our time is up, the media, I said media is our problem. The media has now narrowed the reporting. What the president said is that they should withdraw the police and they should deploy civil defense
without guns.
Oh, so it is only those who are with gun. So what is the civil defense meant for?
It's just like
the job
it's just
of
like you having
defense.
A bodyguard.
So the president has said. So why is the media not reporting that second angle of the president's order?
Well, that's the media for you.
That is it. That's why they're not helping matters.
All right.
So they should activate the civil defense. If possible, employ more is, of course, another means of opening.
It is everywhere on the front pages of our papers. The last one these days also screaming out.
Celebrities in Nigeria go with armed guards.
They go with army safe.
Yes, so what are we talking about?
It trended when it was trending. We saw it everywhere when an army officer was carrying handbag of a female VIP.
See, my alma mater, we attended a funeral last 2 weeks at one of the community's neighborhood. While we were there, now this is one of our seniors. He's a lawyer. I think he has lived outside the country, came back. So a guy came to, a cousin of our deceased member, came in to greet us. So somebody was introducing him that is a chief, you know. That guy there were about 6 to 8 armed men that got him. So when the man was asking, and who is he? He says chief. He said, chief, what is the meaning of that? Is that why he has all this retinue of armed guard?
He's a VIP. But let's
wait. So everybody started laughing. Say, barrister, we know you have lived out of the country for so people. So what was the response? Our people were telling him, you are not at home with, you know, what is happening. So they were telling me it's normal thing that happened in Nigeria.
Well,
you are talking like some because you just returned to the country.
It's no longer normal, according to Mr. President.
Okay.
So we hope to see the enforcement, in fact, full enforcement. The order has already been, directive has already been given to the IGP. All right, thank you so much, Bonnie.
Thank you,
as always, for your great analysis. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue on Thursday's edition of Morning Rise. Stay with us.
Governor Sheriff once said, "A modern Delta is not a dream, it is a vision we are actively bringing to life." When you hear of Governor Sheriff's trip to Brazil, to China, it is a testament of Governor Sheriff's commitment to bringing world-class standard infrastructural development to Delta State.
For the first time in the history of Delta State, I am seeing flyover constructions, this massive and in these numbers, being constructed at the central.
Hundreds of billions have been approved this year for flyover constructions, both in rural, riverine and urban.
And as we are here talking, I believe plans are already in progress to beginning the projects that are already approved.
Even as we are here talking now, the Ughelli flyover construction is already beginning. Governor Sheriff, they deliver for all areas. Talk about sports, urban irrigation. What about health? Now human empowerment, too many to mention. Governor Sheriff don't talk and say 2026 budget, he go prioritize capital projects, social welfare and infrastructure expansion. Governor Sheriff, governor will put the people before himself. Remata.
I have told people that I will do more.
Governor Sheriff, governing with excellence. Brought to you by Delta State Ministry of Information.
To the studio, and joining us I have with me Comrade Abonyi Chijindo, the chairman of Ogonogo Traders Association. Welcome, sir. And so we'll be looking at ensuring a safe environment for traders and buyers this Yuletide. It is very important to talk about it because we have counting down to Christmas. This is a Yuletide already, and then we're counting down to the Christmas, the Christmas Day, New Year. In fact, this is the festive period proper. And we need to ensure that the environment is safe for both the buyers and the traders. And so the chairman is here to talk to us about that. Now, first thing, as the Utah season approaches, what are your major safety concerns for traders and buyers within the Ogonogo markets? What is in place already to ensure safety this Utah season?
Okay, thank you. In respect of that, we have already put in place some measures to secure life first.
Okay.
So we work on an A division that covered the market. Also the anti-cut group, the vigilante. We have already visited them, have a meeting with them regarding the season. Because a lot happened in this season. Oh. A lot happened.
What happens? Like
something like criminals.
Oh, they come to the market to steal goods.
Some disguise themselves as they come to buy.
Okay. Okay.
In daily basis, we counter them. So in this festival season, we thought it ourselves that it is good to become for security,
Yeah.
so that I will assist our task force.
Okay.
We have already task force working on the ground, but we need more.
Tax force, what do they do? Are they not just there to collect monies? I see them collecting monies.
No, task force.
What exactly do
My
they
own
do?
task force doesn't collect money.
Okay.
Their work there is to ensure safety and access rules.
Do they wear in particular? Do they wear
Yes, they have a vest. They wear.
vest?
Yeah.
Written
It's
tax
written
force?
Obogonogo task force.
Tax force, they go around.
They go around maybe once a day or daily, in daily basis, making sure that you will not block road.
Okay.
So we have flow access to our customers that are coming. Because when you block road, there will be a problem. So their work is to make sure we have access road to the down, to the middle, to the front.
Okay.
So if you are coming to the market, there should be an access road for you to come inside. You may decide to go inside. Without road, you cannot go there. So when we resume office, the work first thing we did is to ensure that we have task force that working ready with us, so that we have access road. You will not block road, and also to make sure that this daily basis, because sometimes some will disguise themselves as customers. They will buy one and put trade in their pockets. So in that aspect, task force will be going around. If such happen, they will be able to calm the situation. Why? Because there may be in a particular line or such thing happen. Without intervention of the task force, they may kill the person.
Yeah.
So that is why
jungle justice.
That is why we enforce them to be going around the market every time,
Right.
from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock, 5:30. So that if such happen, they will be able to calm the situation. Then we beg on the police to come and take over. Because
Do you have your offices in the market
I have
there?
my
You can
office.
always come down to
I have my office.
into it. Now, what I need to know the measures that is in place now for peaceful shopping environment this festive period. I know that I go to a Obogonogo market, and once it is 5:30, to come out is usually a problem, especially in that area, not inside. You know where I'm talking about, the entrance, the first entrance. So are there modalities in place to checkmate this? Because there's going to be, these are just ordinary days. This is now the festive period. I know that people will be thronging the market, in and out the market. So are there measures in place to control that crowd?
Yes.
That is envisaged. Yes.
Even as I leave this office, this studio now, we have a meeting with local government. We have to work with them, the council that are working in the market already. We have to work with them in order to harmonize things,
Right.
so that we have access route.
Access road.
Because this festival period, we see crowd.
Yeah.
Without
A
people
lot.
in place to control them, because sometimes we record some people that faint
Yes, now.
because of the crowd. So that is why I say life first. Because when you're alive, you have to celebrate the Christmas.
Yeah.
If you're not alive, you cannot celebrate it in the mortuary, you cannot celebrate it in the hospital.
True.
So the number one priority we have is lives first.
Yeah.
So, and why we are succeeding on all this is that we are solidly behind with our chairman, local government chairman,
Okay.
Chief Honorable.
He's
Okay,
encouraging,
because,
supporting you.
He's 24/7 there to support us in order to make Obogonogo peaceful for everybody. If you are there to sell, you sell without any harass. If you come to buy, you buy peaceful and go.
Okay, sir, but I'm very particular about this question because I know today is day 11.
Yeah.
So what is in plan, and what are you doing already to ensure that that mammoth crowd will be controlled? Because sometimes it's not funny. I know.
We started this thing last week.
Okay.
Started this campaign last week. I mean, last 2 weeks. The last Thursday of November. That's the day we started it.
Okay.
That's the day we do our end of the year Christmas prayer.
Okay. Prayer.
Yes. On that note, we announced to them the plans we have, and since that day we started it.
Okay.
Because we are the cause.
Yeah.
Why we are the cause is that we have a portion to shade.
Okay.
Maybe local government give you 4 feet or 6 feet to shade
Right.
to make access for the day.
Right.
Now, after 2 days, you add to yourself 2 feet. And that 2 feet, you have already blocking the road.
Oh.
That's just the cost.
Okay, that's the cost.
It's not that people are trooping that have no space to, because we are the traders at the cost. If they give you 4 feet to shade, maybe next week, in next 2 weeks, you add to yourself making it 6 feet. So what you do is this: we have gone to the plan and bring out the normal plan. When we come to your shop, we'll measure it. If it's more than 4 feet they give to you, you have to cut it off.
Okay.
The remaining feet, you have to cut it off in order to have access road. So we have been doing that since, even as of yesterday. That is the work. And we'll be doing it till next weekend. So from then, everything will be okay.
Okay, that's
Those that are coming, don't be afraid. Obogonogo is safe now. Obogonogo
there's no
is
crowd. So
free.
one is 5:30, 6 o'clock. I can still pass smoothly.
Of course, of course. of
That's
course,
beautiful.
Of course.
So
Although normally task force normally close by 5:30.
that's where the issue
Five,
is. Can you,
5:30.
because this is the festival, can you
But
extend
we
this
are
closing
making
time?
it from next week.
Yeah.
That is why we're having a meeting today. At the end of the meeting, we'll harmonize and say, okay, look at what you are going to do. Because it is we that are selling from the morning. Once it's 5:30, we bring up more goods on the road and block the road.
Yeah.
So it is for us to let them know this is a festival season. And we have to make a chance for our customers to come in. Because you can bear me witness,
Yeah.
once it's 5:30, especially 6 o'clock, everywhere is blocked.
Everywhere is blocked.
So, but we are going to control it this week. We are entering now.
All right, so let's talk about the roles that the buyers themselves that need to play. What role do buyers play in maintaining safety, and what precautions would you advise us to take this festive period?
There is nothing to fear. Obogonogo is free.
No, like what are we expected to do? The buyer. So when I come to buy, is there a particular thing that I need to do, or the way I'm standing, or a particular time I'm not supposed to come in? Something like that for the buyers.
If you are coming, Obogonogo opens 7, 8 a.m. in the morning.
Okay.
You are free to come and shop without harassment. Well, but once it's 5:45, the security will not allow you to come in for security reasons. Why? Because we will not say we are selling. At the end of the day, the ones we sell them even come and carry it. So for security reasons, once it's 5:30, 5:45, they may not allow you to come in as a buyer inside the market. But you can purchase whatever you want to buy outside. But inside the market, once it's 5:45, you cannot come in for security reasons.
And when you are still stuck there and it's 6 o'clock, they close the gate and then they open a particular entrance where you have to pay money to come out.
Once from Narrative or the local government, Obogonogo closed by 6 p.m.
Okay.
So just that thing is for just security to warn them. If it's neither you leave before the 6 or you pay the money.
You pay the money.
It's not by force.
Okay.
It's a penalty for those that are still behind.
That's still behind. Okay, so in this period, we know that market-related accidents sometimes occur due to poor infrastructure or association addressing environmental hazards, like blocked pathways. I know you talked about that, measures in place already, improper waste disposal, or overloading of stores. Is there anything like that, and something you are doing to make sure that, especially fire outbreak as well? So are there measures to curtail these hazards?
Okay. Even as of this week we are in now, we are working in Antoine Fire Service. They have their station in Obogonogo regarding the fire service or outbreak of fire.
Okay.
We are working, even they are going around what is why to let people know, look at the importance of the fire, look at how you prevent it not to happen. And I supported with my task force to go around. If anybody is blocking, because we have 5 stands in the market, because every line has 2 or 3.
Okay.
And you dare not block it, it should be a case of emergency.
Okay.
If you block it, you have to sit here.
Do they have something like fire extinguisher that
It's
is
around the
working?
market.
Like each store or
Not
shop
each store. In a line,
in a line?
we have up to 3. Just this like about 5 kg or 7 kg.
Okay, in a line.
In a particular
And have
line.
they been taught how to use it? Because one thing is to have it, and another is to know how to
Because
use it.
fire service, they are there 24/7. They are there even when we go.
That they're weird.
They are in the market already.
Okay, in the market.
Yes.
They have like an office?
They have an office.
Oh.
Even when we go out of the maybe the end of the business of the day, they
Yeah.
are still in there.
Oh, okay. Beautiful.
They are still in there. They are do shifting.
Okay.
Morning section will come. Afternoon will come.
Okay.
Night will come. When night people come, they will stay till this next morning.
Next morning. Oh.
That's
Okay.
how they do it.
Interesting. So I know you mentioned about if there are so in case of any security incident, what reporting channels or immediate protocols should traders and buyers be aware of? For instance, I know that there's a time that when you have you're carrying 2 bags. I don't think that is no longer working because I now carry 2 bags. Nobody's
It's
stopping
no
me.
longer. It's no longer.
Okay, so for this festive period, if there are incidents of maybe theft or your bag is missing, what are the channels that we need to, follow in reporting and then recovering as well?
Okay. In our association, we have a platform. My number is always there. If such happen, a call on me. It's not like send my passport to the venue. Because I may be in office or I may be in my shop.
Right.
I may not know what is happening next line.
True.
And each line has a line chairman. Each line has an working excuse.
Or you are the general chairman.
I am the general chairman. So each line, if anything happened to the line, it's the responsibility of the line chairman, if he cannot control the situation, to make on me or any of my ESCO. Look at the challenges we have.
Okay.
Then we will intervene instantly
Oh.
and resolve it.
Okay. So what message would you like to send to the public to reassure us that Ogonogo market is safe, clean, ready, and prepared to serve us this Christmas season?
Like I just said before, if you are not becoming in Ogonogo, if you come now, you will notice there's a change.
What changed? What has
There is
changed?
a lot of space. We have great space, a conducive environment for our customers that are coming.
Okay.
Because one thing is when you have a business, you have to make a conducive environment for a customer to come in and be safe.
True.
Which we are working towards that since we assumed the office.
Okay. When
This
did
is
you
number one.
assume? When did you?
Let me just say, we are inaugurated on 29th of April.
Oh, April. And from that time till now, there's a lot of change or
If you come to
changes.
the market now,
I
you
will
see
see
it by
for
yourself.
myself.
It's not just let me see.
Okay.
You see it by yourself.
Okay.
Ogonogo has taken another dimension for good and for service. Because the Ogonogo is center. This is the major market we have in our Delta State capital, Asaba here.
Yes.
So we all have to join hands together to make it to work for the good of the people that are coming to
Coming
us.
to us. Okay.
Because this is the only major market we have for now in our state capital.
Okay.
So it is our responsibility to make it work. Like I always said, whatever we are doing there, we have our daddy, our local government chairman is there. When we call on him any day, anytime, he will answer us and give direction. Sometimes I'm a homer. Sometimes I will get confused on what to do at a particular time.
Okay.
I will call on him, give me direction, what to look at, what to do, for the benefit of the traders, and
Traders
also
and
the
the
customers.
buyers. And the buyers. Okay. Okay. So, are there challenges in these few months that you've been? You are the chairman of the Ogonogo Markets, Ogonogo Traders Association. Are there challenges that you would want people to maybe challenges coming from the buyers or challenges from the infrastructure or the traders that you're trying to surmount?
We have a lot of challenges, but by His grace we overcome some. You know, sometimes I'll be in office judging matter from 9 o'clock to sometimes 6 p.m.
What kind of issues are there?
Maybe
Are you
theft or
Okay.
fighting.
fighting?
So because we have made it clear that when a trader fought,
Okay.
the matter should be reported in line first.
Okay. Before you.
If
go
the
to-
line would not be able to handle that,
Okay.
then we come to the general mother, which I am here.
Third.
So when they come, then we try to make a peace between them.
Okay.
Both the seller, both the buyer.
Okay.
We have a lot of cases there.
Can you mention maybe one or two cases?
Maybe
that-
for example, you come to buy from me.
Yes.
I'm dealing on provisions.
Right.
maybe buy milk.
Milk, okay.
When you get home, you discover the milk is not good.
Or is expired.
Yeah, expired.
Right.
You return it. Maybe I'm a proof stubborn that I am not the cause. I'm not the company. I'm not the producer. I will not be happy.
Of course.
From there we get angry. It's neither you fought me or you make an polish. So when that such case come, we have the line have to intervene.
Okay. The line
If
chairman.
the line chairman have to intervene.
Okay,
in
they
that
cannot
particular
handle
section.
it.
They don't
Route
handle
it
it.
to
They
send
bring
it
it
to,
upstairs.
to the chairman.
Sometimes you may come to buy something, for example, phone accessories.
Okay.
You come to buy something, discover that what they give to you is not the original. And maybe the person may insist
That is
that
the
you give
original.
the original. What we should do is that when we bring them, we bring them up, because then they have their own line chairmen. We bring the line heads there, which know about the phone accessories. Tell us the truth. What this thing is it original or fake? He will tell us.
Okay.
If it is the original, he will tell us. If it is fake, right there he will change it to the customer, to the original, and the customer will go.
Okay. So, but if the issue is now beyond your
If
control.
the issue is beyond my control, I will make on
the
education.
police to handle it. Okay. So far, those are the issues you've encountered. Are they not? Do you have infrastructural challenges? Maybe the shops, their locations. Is it enough? And some of the challenges, just before you add to what you've encountered, is the fact that when you want to buy fish, is a river fish, for instance, you have to travel down, or you want to buy chicken, you travel down. Is that the permanent location, or something is still ongoing? There's still construction ongoing.
Yeah, for now, let me just go now, it's a permanent, but not. It's not going to be permanent forever because the construction is ongoing there.
Okay.
So, for example, the river fish should make mention of it. Like in the morning, they have to be there because.
Is there a particular reason why they should be there? It's because of space. Oh.
Because of the space.
Okay.
You know, normally where they are now, where they are selling now, what is their blocking? Normally that is car park. They build that place for car park.
Okay.
So because there is a construction going on there, back, that is why they relocate them here. Instead of telling them, oh, go and start home, which you know the construction may take more than months or even a year. Someone cannot be start home for a year.
At all.
So, in the help of our local community, we should relocate them to that car park.
Okay.
And there will still another car park there.
The other way.
Yes.
Okay.
So they'll be doing their business. Depending on where they finish the construction, then they will go back.
They will go back. But they come out in the evening. They don't even come out in the morning.
Yes. The river fish, why they don't come out in the morning? Because of space.
Space.
When they come out in the morning, they will block the entrance.
Okay.
They block the entrance because some other place is section by section.
Right.
Some people come in the morning
Oh.
because of the space. Some people come in the morning. Their time may end by 3 or 2, depending on the time they agree.
Okay, do you see an expansion of the markets?
It's going
sometime
on.
soon?
It's going on.
Okay, it's
Sometimes
ongoing.
It's ongoing.
Oh.
It's ongoing.
Okay.
It's ongoing.
Okay. All right. So, your message to people celebrating the Utah season, especially Christmas season, is there something from the chairman to the buyers this season? Maybe when you come to buy, you get chicken from the chairman. Your message, please, as well.
I really want to appreciate you and thank God for the gift of life today. And I want to tell everyone that if you're coming to Obogonobo to buy, feel free to come. Obogonobo is safe for everybody. Number one, we'll give you the best service. That is number one thing.
Okay.
We'll give you the best service, and you will not have anybody to harass you because you come to buy. Don't have anybody to stress you. In terms of, you made mention about 2 hands, which have abolished in the market, and they remain like that. We're in the state capital in 21st century.
Is there something like a decoration, Christmas decoration in Obogonobo, to give
Yes,
us that
like
feeling?
yes, even in our line, almost line, but in generally Obogonobo,
Yeah.
we'll do that by next week. But
week.
all the line have decorated their shops, their lines, including my line. We have already done that.
What line is that?
The confidence line.
confident. No, like what's the
The bill of
products?
provisions.
Provisions. Oh, you would have brought provisions for us.
They
That's
did not
U-type
ask for
package. All right, thank you so much, sir. We'll be speaking with the chairman, Obogonogo Traders Association, Comrade Abonyi Chijindo. Thank you so much. And the topic has been ensuring a safe environment for traders and buyers this UTAD. And it's a wrap on behalf of the crew this morning. My name is Ifi Usita Oloma. Please stay safe. Happy UTAD celebration. Bye for now.
Thank you.